Okay. Let's start this off correctly. This is my first pathetic attempt at a radio show. Um, you could call it NCW Radio Show if you really want to. Whatever. Um, Most of you guys know me, Ricky Johnson. Although that's not what the picture says. Because that's not Ricky Johnson at all. That's not what I look like. That's Adam Copeland right there. But yeah, so I heard, or I was reading on the boards when it happened about the WWE draft that happened back in April or whatever it was, and I'm going to explain why Raw got stacked and SmackDown and ECW got the shaft. Long and short answer is ratings. Because Raw is basically the only show WWE really cares about because it's the only one that's in competition with anything, really. Raw is the one show that's ratings fluctuate wildly. They can go from anywhere from a 3.9, 4.0 to like a 3.2. Whereas SmackDown and ECW basically stay the same. They stay within like a 1, or like SmackDown stays from like a 2, in between like 1 and 2, somewhere in there. Like a 1.5, or like it's like a 2 to 2.5 or something like that. They don't fluctuate while the ECW always maintains a 1.4 or something like that, 1.3. They basically stay the same, so you don't need to stack those shows. Raw, you need to stack because that's the one that's ratings really mean stuff to you. One week you can score 4.3, and the next you can score a 2.9. So that is really, really a wide range, and you're losing money every time you lose a rating. So that's why that was done. But let me get to what happened last night. Last night was Extreme Rules pay-per-view for them. Let's see. Here's some quick stuff here. Kofi Kingston retains the U.S. title. I didn't even know he won it. That's how far out of the loop I was. I just kind of watched. Yeah, he had the U.S. title and he kept it. Tommy Dreamer, ECW champion for one day, and I don't know. What I'm thinking is going to happen is Tommy Dreamer is going to take the ECW belt and go home, and they're going to rename ECW something else because this is clearly not ECW. They know it, and trying to pass it off as this is a slap in the face to all the old ECW fans. But then again, they don't even run the shows in any ECW arenas anymore. They tape it with SmackDown, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I think that's going to happen there. But what else happened? Oh, Batista beat Orton for the belt. But guess what? Dancing Dave is hurt. Yeah, Dancing Dave's hurt, so probably tomorrow night on Raw, or tonight, he's going to get beat back for the belt. Because he needs surgery. Nobody knows how long he's going to be out. I think he tore his bicep or tricep, one of the two. Yeah, he's going to be gone for a while, again. So, watch out. He might get future endeavored like Mr. Kennedy did. What else happened? Punk beat Umaga in, what was it, Touch All the Corners match. That was okay. The announcers were kind of screaming on like it was like a huge upset. Like, oh my god, he beat Umaga. Like, he's Punk. He's CM Punk. He's supposed to beat Umaga. Umaga's not as good as he once was. Whatever. Vicky Guerrero, Santina. Let's just skip that. There was no other Divas match, which kind of made me happy. What was the match? Oh, yeah. Jericho beats Mysterio and takes his mask off. Craziness. I don't know if they are going to stick with this Mysterio being unmasked thing, or they might be like, well, he took the mask off and he tried to embarrass Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio has more masks. We've seen them. He has multiple masks. Why not just put it on? And what was it? Cena beats Big Show. Who cares? Did anybody not see that coming? Really? And Edge loses to Jeff Hardy. Wait, Punk comes out. He cashes in Money in the Bank. GTS 1, 2, 3. Punk wins. He is now the champion of SmackDown, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. No. Was there even any other matches on that show? This is kind of a weak pay-per-view, in my opinion. Weak. But not that the competition is doing anything better. I'll tell you, TNA is really beginning to just melt my brain if I even sit down to try to watch it. Because they are doing some wrestling, but it's like 3 minutes worth of work for everybody out there. For everybody out there that's actually wrestling, you get about, time to do your high spots, and then we have to edit it, or we got to go to the finish. We got to go home. So they can do more segments. It's really, really bad. I really want them to start off just one show within the next few weeks without a Main Event Mafia promo to start it, please. I realize that these people are your top draws, that you need to put them on TV so people start watching, but I don't want to see them every week in the same spot. That's really annoying. Ugh, my brain hurts. What happened to the X Division? Anybody gonna wrestle in the X Division anymore? What happened to the Tag Division? Although it's leaps and bounds above WWE stuff, it's really bad. Like, how about you show it? Like, there's only so often Team 3D. I mean, you have so many good tag teams. Team 3D, LAX, Beer Money, all these great teams, and they're just not using them. Because the Main Event Mafia's got to be taken at the time. I don't know why, but they do. Can Kurt Angle just leave the Main Event Mafia already? We know that's what's going to happen. I mean, just stop. Get out of the family. Just go away. I heard he was going to go back to WWE, but I don't think he's going to ever, because I think he likes TNA's schedule way too much to even think about doing that. He realizes he doesn't have to work every week and every day for TNA where he would for WWE. And Taz will find that out, and so will Mr. Kennedy and Victoria. They're going to like the schedule. Why did they listen to Jeff Hardy? Wait, don't listen to Jeff Hardy. Even though he had a great schedule, he still missed dates. I don't know how that works. Ugh. I mean, what do we got going on? Here's a question I had from their last pay-per-view. How is it that Sting won a Fatal 4-Way for the world title, but didn't win the world title? Like, he won control of Main Event Mafia? Why would I? You wouldn't even want that. Like, I won the match. Give me the belt. Shouldn't he get both? He did win the title. Like, they're having some terrible writing things going on there. Like, when Daniels came back, and they had the Daniels Angle match, and Daniels had Angle pinned, but Angle had his shoulders up, and so did Daniels, and they said that Kurt Angle won the match. Like, shouldn't the match continue if the guy kicked out of the pin? Maybe, I don't know. That was a long time ago. So maybe Daniel's shoulders were on the mat too, but that was confusing anyway. Is Jeff Jarrett going to turn heel already? Just do it, so I don't have to listen to this. Why is everybody running around calling him the owner? He's the owner. Ugh. Terrible. Oh, what else is there going on there? I'm going to make this pretty short because I really don't have enough time. Plus, I'm kind of tired. Oh, yeah. I saw the